What's going on, guys? Sorry I hadn't made a video in a long time. For people who subscribe to me, I know I normally do a lot of your gun review videos and what my thoughts are on them. This time I'm actually doing something a little differently. What I'm actually doing is making a 4x6 riding mower, I guess you could say, utility vehicle. And I've already done got started on it. This is an old, probably late 80s, very early 90s Murray. With a Poland Pro or Craftsman or Husqvarna frame, which are all pretty much the same. Right now, temporarily, I just have it bolted to the tractor, which I'm going to do more welding to it to support it better and such. But I have two transaxles that are both the same. They're both Spicer 5-speeds. What my purpose is of building this is I have a lot of hills around my property, and I'm just sort of making a little utility vehicle, yard truck or something like that. I just want to kind of give you guys an idea of what I've done to it so far, what I'm going to do to it to eventually make it operational. First, it all starts, I took the two frames, well, the mower and the frame, put it together, bolted it together, and everything as straight as possible as far as this way. Alright, and then I had to take out and remove the original transaxle lever, which wasn't that hard. And what I've done is, right here is normally the PTO engage for your mowing deck, but this thing is no longer going to be a mower. I went through, slide it down here so I can open the hood. Got a 12 horsepower flathead Briggs on it right now. I might put a different engine on it. So I went through, I don't know if you can see it down there, but I welded a bolt on this piece of rod. It runs all the way through this channel, and it comes out back here, which I'm still working on this part, but it connects here to the very first transaxle, and then from this other hole all the way back is another rod welded to a welded piece here that I cut and modified it. And now it's how I get them to both shift at the same time. In other words, it's basically like a column shift. See if maybe you guys can see it better. Basically that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna have to build a double clutch custom pulley system up underneath this, because I had to take out all the original clutch system. I'm going to use the factory brake system, but it's basically going to be extended out, and it's going to connect here to this one, and then from here to back here on this one for the brakes. So they'll both have brakes, so if you're on an angle or this or that, you'll still have brakes. So, you know, well, as long as one of the transaxles is on the ground, you're okay. I might put a foot throttle on this. I'm not sure yet. Right now it's just still got the current hand throttle, manual choke and all stuff like that. But this is a project I'm slowly but surely building and I'm working on, and I think it's actually going to be pretty cool once it's done. But what my intentions are, I gotta run a belt, a custom belt from all the way from the engine back here to this first pulley, well, first axle, and then from the first axle, what I'm gonna do is, in order so the ratio will be the same and it won't change, is I'm gonna get me a couple of V pulleys off of probably mowing decks. I got mowing decks and stuff all over the place around here, and then I'm gonna center it up on both pulleys on the upper part here, weld them on, and then somewhere have another pulley and put a tensioner in, which will constantly keep this belt tight. And then I have the double clutch pulley, which will keep the other one tight as far as when it's engaged. And then once I get all that correct and everything, once it's driving good and I'm satisfied the way it turned out, I'm going to build a truck bed, hopefully a tilt truck bed back here with a pivot point, so I can use it as like a gator, like an old gator. And it's actually, I think it's going to be pretty cool once it's done. I will post more updates once I get a little further with it. The only thing I've got done so far is literally just mounting the transaxles and getting the other frame on it and getting the shifter linkage lined up. And yeah, that's where we're at so far. Anyway, if I'd like to continue seeing more about this 4x6 Murray, subscribe to my channel, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching.